All right, so here's the young upstart, Raul Rosas Jr. I'm not sure that any fighter has taken this fan base and this sport by storm the way this 18-year-old has over the last 12 months.
18 years old, John. That just speaks to where the game is going. And Raul Rosas Jr. is at the head of it. He's at the forefront. He's a kid that started off as a striker, but once he wrestled someone and got really stuck, he realized he needed to round out the skills. He had to be about 12 years old. So we are now seeing the next level of mixed martial arts, and it starts with this young man right here.
His popularity has absolutely soared. The question beckons, though, how good is Raul Rosas Jr. now relative to his fighting prime? We should get some answers in the octagon here tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Makhachev ready to go, and so are we for our main event. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raul El Niño Problema Rosas Jr. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground where his game is just so nuanced. Oh, Rosas Jr.'s got his head looking for a guillotine chip. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Makhachev's in half guard. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Makhachev's back in full mount. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Islam Makhachev ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Good fight here, under 2 to go. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Oh, nice hammer fist. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat for me, bud. Deep breath for me. Breathe. You good? All right, awesome round, man. You won that round totally. You scored all those takedowns were beautiful.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Round 2 underway. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Rosas Jr.
He lands another nice jab.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now. The blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode. This is where he wants to do.
Fight back! Fight back!
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Beautiful transition.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, he got to the spot.
20 seconds to go, round two.
Hard elbows.
And the horn sounds on round two.
Stop.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once. That gash is getting
Get
serious.
back out here and work on that cut. He sliced you open good. There's a lot of blood. You can't go much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. That shot is blocked. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Gets to the single collar tie now.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
All right, take your time, relax.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Makhachev's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he's out. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Islam Makhachev. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
You're not going to let him.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round. Now, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Let's see if he can finish.
He got him hurt bad here. And now he's gonna guillotine. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, bucks the hips and gets out.
What a beautiful job getting his hands to the hips, lifting him all the way up, freeing his head, and defending the guillotine. Great job.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, feet on the hips here. Good work from the top here by Rosas Jr.
Let's go! Get him off you! Get him off!
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Great work here from the bottom fighter. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Rosas Jr.'s really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Makhachev's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount. Changing the position.
Lands with the ground and pound.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Side control.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Rosas Jr.'s an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Beautiful jab land.
Rosas Jr. gets tattooed by that straight punch. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that bomb flu choke.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Work, guys. Come on.
In the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rosas Jr. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Get on the side. Get on the side. Don't let him keep you flat. You gotta move. Don't be flat.
not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Work.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble! Scramble and get up!
Makhachev's in half guard.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up and attacking the bar.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Oh, Rosas Jr. is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anyone.
I mean, I just don't even see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched and is...
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in.
Nice, that's for sure a win right there, brother, for sure.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce.
Rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but